Hello.
Good morning. Back on the road today. We are heading further east. Last night we stayed in Bremer Bay at the Bremer Bay Caravan Park. Now Bremer Bay offers a number of stunning beaches with turquoise water and beautiful squeaky white sand. And Ben was lucky that he had the opportunity to throw a line in. And so here is Ben trying his very best. That'll feed one of us. What is it?
I don't know.
How's your time at Shorts Beach going, Ben?
Shorts Beach, fantastic. Check it out.
Absolutely
Crabs.
beautiful.
Crabs everywhere in the ocean. Fish everywhere. Let's see if I can catch another fish off this reef.
What are you using?
Blue mate. The pilchards.
Pilchards.
So what did you think of that? We had a good fish there, had some great success on the first cast. Don't know what happened with the other casts, but anyway, we still have no idea what type of fish that was. So if you know what it is, please let us know in the comments. We used the Fish ID app where it says what type of snout does it have, what type of ears, you know, does it have a beard and so on. Went through it all, got to the end and it says I have no idea what type of fish it is, so it was about as useless as us. All in all, it was just under 50 centimeters. It might have looked a bit smaller on the camera there, but yeah, let us know what it was. I have no idea.
And it did go back in the drink. We didn't keep it. It was certainly not enough to feed either of us, let alone both of us. But yeah, very interested to know which one. Unfortunately, we found that Fish ID app not overly user-friendly.
No.
But by the time you type all your things in, your fish is going to be dead. Heading further east today onto a paid campground 4 Mile, which is just inside of the Fitzgerald River National Park near Hopetoun. So next rest stop's probably going to be Ravensthorpe, so we will see you then. So we're here in Ravensthorpe, which is a small wheat and sheep farming community, and behind me here are the Ravensthorpe Silos, which were painted in 2016, and they depict the 6 stages of the flowering cycle of the Banksia baxteri. Now this species of Banksia is native to Western Australia and only grows between Albany and Esperance. The 2 animals that you see there on the silos are the honey possum and the New Holland honey eater, which are the main pollinators of the Banksia. And it took 31 days, a massive 450 litres of paint and countless trips up and down the silos in a knuckle boom for the artist to complete.
Knuckle boom. I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah.
Let's put a photo on the screen now because I don't know what the hell a knuckle boom is. It's cool.
Right, back on the road. All right, we've just made a quick little stop on the way to our campground at one of 32 locations along the Farmgate Art Trail. Now, these locations are spread over 250 kilometres across the Fitzgerald landscape. And at each location, there is a sculpture or sculptures that are primarily crafted from farm scrap metal. And most of them are themed around the local wildflowers. So behind me is the watering can that started its life as a simple field bin. Lovely 32-degree day here at 4 Mile, so we've set up the van and made a beeline straight to the beach, which we have this stretch at least all to our lonesome. There's the people there off in the distance, but we're enjoying the water now before the wind picks up, and then hopefully it dies down by around 5 PM this Savo so Ben can throw a line in. Otherwise we are
Going hungry.
Starving. We're going to have chicken noodles for lunch and dinner.
Monday morning.
All right. It is, don't know if you can see that, 7:32. We're at Barrens Beach. Low tide was half an hour ago. We've got to check out of the campsite by 10. Ben's got exactly 2 hours to try and catch a fish.
Only need half up.
Yeah, right. Alright, so we've changed from a single hook to a triple because the bait was too soft and falling off the single. Still fishing with pillies, but probably not going to catch a whiting with a full pilly on a triple hook. But maybe a big flatty would be nice. We're supposed to be getting 10 km/h winds. Well, it's actually described as a gentle 18.5 km/h, and it's a southwesterly, so it's a little challenging to cast into this morning, but we'll see. This will really test his fishing skill.
So pilchards, a little bit old, not going to work on the tiny little hooks that was recommended to us by the camp caretaker. They just kept mushing apart and falling off. Also, when I tried the 3-gang hook with the pilchards full, when I'm winding it in, I could see dozens and dozens of tiny little fish eating away at it. So yeah, don't want to catch them. So flip over to a lure and see what can happen now.
He's off on a mission. Oh fuck, he's just snagged himself on the rocks. Not a great start. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go again. I'm torn between wanting him to catch something, but if he catches something, we'll be out here all day. But if he doesn't catch anything, we'll both be depressed. Alright, no fishes on Barren Beach. Hopefully Esperance yields a little bit better.
Definitely no fish here. I've checked the entire bay, nothing here.
Alright, off to Esperance. Good morning.
Hey, so we've packed up, slightly drizzling as we leave 4 Mile Campground, which is a national park camp about 2 hours southwest of Esperance. We've spent the night there. Lovely beaches, couple of really close walking distance beaches there.
Got out for a bit of a fish.
I really don't think there was any fish in the beach there. Yeah, so the campground itself had about 14 spots, I suppose, around that. 3/4 of those were suitable for caravans and motorhomes. And then I think there was something like 5 of them were dedicated just for tents, because you had to park your car and walk about 30 metres into the middle of the scrub. You got plenty of privacy for those ones, but yeah, I think the place was relatively booked out. I think there was 1, maybe 2 sites free overnight. Had a massive camp kitchen in the centre there, a few drop toilets, a couple of separated barbecue areas, and great separation between all the sites, like where we were. 8 metres or so of scrub between us and the next.
Yeah, very good privacy.
Yeah, it was good. And there was Andreas lived there. He's a volunteer. What's he called? Volunteer camp host. Come and see G'day yesterday afternoon. Had a chat about fishing in the area. Gave us some pointers. But as I said, his pointers were great. But I just don't think there's any fish to catch. So yeah, that was the campground. We're on the road. About 10 o'clock this morning, couple of hour drive east to Esperance, where we're going to check into a Big 4 caravan park. No, sorry, not a Big 4, an RAC caravan park in the centre of town, and we'll do a bit of exploring. We've got 3 nights here. Might even get some washing in if we get a couple of days.
Maybe,
I don't know. I got plenty of
2 more weeks left.
Yeah, I've only used one side
we're home,
of them,
and I reckon we've got enough clothes.
So should be right. We'll see how we go. Anyway, we'll talk to you in Esperance.
Bye.